A 16-year-old high school student from Oklahoma, USA has died following an altercation with three girls in the restroom. Nex Benedict, identified as gender expansive, a term that I have heard for the first time. When I was a young gay boy in the 70s and 80s, we hid our differences. We did not express them so freely. It took a toll on my mental health. And so I think it's good that young people are feeling more free to express themselves, to experiment with identity, and it's accepted to a degree. When I first heard of this story, my immediate reaction was they beat them to death because they were non-binary. But like all stories, there are two sides. As legalities are debated, evidence has come out that Nex Benedict had previously been pulled from school due to conflicts, had thrown water on the girls, and contributed to this physical fight, striking back against the girls who were talking and laughing at Nex and their friends. High school is a rough time for most people. You're young, you're trying to find your identity, where you fit in, and people are not always willing to accept differences. This has been going on for a long time. We also live in a society where conflicts are handled with physical fighting, wars, shootings, beatings, verbal assaults. And of course, this is nothing new. Wars have been a thing that we humans engage in since history began. I've seen a lot of angry people online speaking about this case. And of course, that's what we do as humans, especially in the age of social media. We put our feelings and thoughts out there, take one side or the other, and double down on it. And there are important legal issues that need to be addressed. There was a death. But ultimately, this is just another lesson for us, another chance for us to look at our own prejudices, how we treat people, especially as parents. How do you handle, as a parent, someone speaking badly against you? Do you immediately launch into a tirade against them, stoop to their level? And as we continue to evolve as human beings, can we make our default reaction understanding? Nex Benedict was very young. I have no idea what their life was like, what their mental state was like. But like everything, there's more than meets the eye. And ultimately, if we're going to survive as a species, we need to take this death as another wake-up call that we can choose differently and that we need to choose differently. If we put all the energy that we put into blaming and accusing and hating into taking care of each other and taking care of the planet, we might have a chance. And though people hate to hear thoughts and prayers, I'm sending thoughts and prayers to the families of everyone involved and to the world that we can begin to wake up, take responsibility for all these things that happen in the world, the thoughts and the energy that we're putting out ripples out like a little pebble in the ocean. And all these pebbles of hate and blame continue to ripple out. And the result is tragedies like this. But we can turn it around and make the future brighter and better. But it starts with us. It starts with our thoughts and our hearts and connecting with our souls, not just our egos in this 3D reality. Underneath it all, everyone's good. And so I do have hope, although sometimes it's not easy. Don't give up. It starts here.